Hello, everyone. My name is Epic Mike 16. Catch me on Twitch.tv. I'm here with Zahir.
Hello.
Uh,
Good.
no plug.
No, not really. I mean,
Okay, and
basically, yeah. No plug. It's fine.
Okay, and I'm also here with Tyson Crevier. We're here to react to the Nintendo Direct on September 13th, 2022. We have hopes and dreams. Yeah.
I don't get to plug my stuff. I see how it is.
Well, he went with no plug, and I'm like, I follow suit. So the direct started on my one channel here. I wonder if I press live. Here we go. Here we go. I guess it's gonna track back and it's gonna start. So, quick thinking. One last minute prediction. Go.
Random thought. I would love for them to port over those Metabots ports. Doubt it though.
Okay. Here we go.
I still feel like they're gonna announce something Zelda related, maybe something Mega Man related would be really cool.
I would love Mega Man.
We live on the continent of Elios.
Here we go.
This looks like Fire Emblem. I'm going to get a drink.
Like a new one? I could see them doing Fire Emblem.
1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon.
If it's Octopath Traveler, I'm leaving. I'm tired of hearing about that game.
This is Octopath Traveler. I can see the heroes.
Oh, I'm getting Fire Emblem. It's Fire Emblem.
Yeah, Fire Emblem.
Oh my God! It has. Okay, you already won. You already have Micaiah.
Is this a new Fire Emblem Heroes?
I think it's like a crossover game because it had the old.
Cool.
It had the old heroes in it, so it might be a. Might be like shit.
Watch this as a sequel to Tokyo Mirage Session.
Oh please no, please no.
Did it? What? Maybe they'll tell us more about the new Xenoblade Chronicle game.
This is the ad for the mobile game.
Is this the ad for the mobile game?
It would be funny if it was.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be a Mirage Session spin-off. Look at this. It's gotta be. Engage.
What is Engage?
You're awake!
Huh?
You're really
Is this a
awake,
new
yeah?
game?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
Okay,
Oh my
good.
God.
You are a divine dragon.
What the?
A member of a royal family of dragons revered as
Is this like a
Okay.
dream storyline? You know what I mean?
Fell Dragon.
What is this? SNK? Oh yeah, it's a dream matchup, baby.
It's gotta be because look at the characters.
The ring.
Everybody's here. No, he just has the Mustangs.
Is he? He's
mean-
channeling him. Maybe it's a new Fire Emblem game, but it's like
But he's-
he gets to like persona all the other protags.
The time has come.
Oh, I see. It's a new one, but he's a Joestar. Gotcha.
Okay.
Wait, I might get this game.
I mean, I've been interested
Oh
in
no,
Fire Emblem.
the implication of what I just saw.
I never played any of them. So.
You attacked. He literally attacked within two spaces, two people multiply at
She
once,
asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace
which
to
is
the
huge for
planets.
Fire Emblem.
So here's the thing, I don't know a lot about Fire Emblem. I'm really a fan of Fire Emblem style games, but I've never actually played Fire Emblem, which is really
Oh, it's a new main
Strange.
series title. Oh shit.
next year.
January
that's coming
20th.
quick.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
He'll be our guide. All right.
What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition containing collectible items.
He was supposed host of
Please look
characters you
forward to more
don't know.
information about this game in the future. Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
First batch of headlines. Let's go, boys.
Alright, let's go.
It takes two,
It takes two to tango. Good thing there's three of us.
Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks,
Uh-oh.
but it gets
Is-
even tougher.
Is the internet even good
when
enough
they're
for this
turned into
game, though?
dogs. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward. Team up and cooperate with a friend in this critically acclaimed two-player platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side.
Yeah.
Venture
So
through
one thing I
fantastical
figure
worlds
out when
filled with
Switch
challenging
does releases like this,
experiences
you got to
around
realize
every
that
corner.
two people could
In
be on a
addition to single
train,
system play, the game
playing
can
this,
also be played on two systems via
right?
local wireless
Whereas the
or
PS4 and the
online with
Xbox
a
would
pal
send you
via
home.
the free Friends Pass.
Exactly.
Help
That's
Cody
the
and
only
May
thing that
return
kind of
to
like
normal.
I understand
With a
about them
partner, of course.
releasing like lower res copies of this.
It
It's like
Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th.
it's really It Takes Two
Pre-orders
portable.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I'm not really excited about that, though. That seems... Do you know how many games I've seen with that gimmick?
The forbidden story
What?
begins.
Fatal Frame? Are we getting a Fatal Frame?
I mean, Nintendo owns the IP. I don't see why we wouldn't.
Yeah, but it's
Just-
so rare.
After mysteriously
We
vanishing
get one
as a
like
child,
every
Yuka
generation since
Minazuki
like
visits
the
an abandoned
Wii, though.
hospital in search
But
of
like
her
in a
lost
mainline
memories.
direct.
Didn't we last Wii U one on the mainline direct though?
Like a long time ago, and they just
Use
kind
the
of passed
camera
it.
obscura to repel
Yeah.
evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse
Who's
looms
this
near.
anime
What
OP?
ancient rituals will be revealed? Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse launches for the first
Some
time in
people
the
are
West
really
on
happy
Nintendo
about
Switch
this.
next year.
I didn't think a date for this yet.
There's a new hero who looks mechanical? Introducing
Oh.
Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3
Oh,
expansion pass for
okay.
the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game.
I was like, Smash Brothers?
Here's
I was like,
a
what
new
the
hero. She appears to be mechanical.
The way it was framed with the silhouette
Click
and everything.
request to have her join your
Yeah.
party. Expanding
cute,
your
though.
options
They,
for classic
if they
and battle
announce a new
strategies.
wave of DLC with a character we never saw
Challenge
before after
battles will
saying it
also
was
be added.
over.
Test your mettle in consecutive battles against tough enemies.
Honestly, power move
Defeat
at
all
that
enemy
point.
waves to earn rewards.
I like how none of us
Challenge
mentioned
even
Mario
stronger
Kart.
enemies to earn valuable
potentially
accessories
doing a release
and
again,
special
but-
outfits.
The basically with porting over mobile tracks. They can't be
More
making a
hero
new
and
game.
gameplay additions will arrive in Wave 3. Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass launches on Nintendo Switch October 13th. Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games.
Get drawn.
Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish
My
that
goodness, a new
unravels the very
SpongeBob
fabric
game?
of the universe. In this 3D platform,
You know how
adventure,
broken these
you'll
games
travel
tend to
through
be?
portals to 7 outlandish
Yeah.
fish worlds, like
Yeah, but
prehistoric
also like
forests
hit or miss.
and Wild West
Like they're
jellyfish
either
fields.
like shit
Explore
or
using all
amazing.
sorts of
There's
wacky
no
moves.
in
Don
between.
over 30 fantastic
No.
cosmic costumes.
Battle for
and
Bikini
meet your
Bottom is the
favorite
crown,
Bikini Bottom
man.
residents from the TV series,
Battle for
voiced by their
Bikini
original
Bottom, they
actors.
wrote in one
Soak up
day
SpongeBob
so bad that
SquarePants,
they
the
were able to
Cosmic
beat the
Shake,
game in like
launching on Nintendo
1
Switch
minute.
next year.
But people still love the game. That's the thing about it. Is like even casually, the game's fun.
You're already
Yo.
Let's go.
fit.
I didn't watch
Familiar
what?
What? What?
Excuse me?
Instructors in exercise mode.
Is this
leading
You're
you through
Already
various
Dead, the
boxing
game?
Drills.
The exercise
As many
game?
enemies as you can with just your fists in battle mode. Or
This is
take on
not what I
rivals
was
in boss
expecting.
battles, including Jaggy. Fitness Boxing, Fist of the North Star, launches on Nintendo Switch.
I
March
thought this would be
2023.
like a part of
This
the
ain't your uncle's
Yakuza
dodgeball.
style
Throw
game.
whatever you can at opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year. a small fox washes ashore on a ruined island.
Oh,
Brave the unknown
this game-
in this
this game
isometric
here is just really
action-adventure
good.
game. Your only
Yeah, this
clue here
is a
is the
good game.
manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner. What long-lost secrets will the island reveal? Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Yes, pre-order.
New intel has arrived for these Front Mission remakes. Full remakes of 2 Front Mission games are storming in. In Front Mission 1 Remake, you'll pilot giant machines called Bonzers in
I have
tactical turn-based combat.
No idea what this is.
As you progress, you'll obtain skills that can help you
Who
gain
wants to
the
go?
upper hand against opponents. You can
be
also
happy
test
about
your mettle
this.
at the Coliseum.
They're just remakes of older games.
Ah, okay.
Continue the battle.
See,
in the
so here I have
secret,
no
previously
idea about like
unreleased
your gaming
outside of
history other
Japan.
than Sonic
Take
and
advantage of
Yu-Gi-Oh.
additional features like more terrain
See,
effects, weapon
a
and
collector
armor
of
attributes,
retro
and
games.
over 80 new skills added from the first game. Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year. And in the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo
Oh, that's
Switch.
new. That's a new reveal, I guess. They announced
It's a
that last
wonderful life for a new generation.
New
After
Harvest
nearly
Moon?
20 years,
Yep.
a beloved
To
farming
me.
experience is reborn.
Story of Seasons.
Isn't that the
Welcome
new
back
name
to
of
Forgotten
Harvest
Valley.
Moon since the
Here,
developer
you'll manage a
basically
farm passed down to you by your father.
took it and changed it to the
Store and
people that
expand your
actually
farm
make
as
Harvest
you nurture
Moon
crops.
now make stories of
Care for your
seasons or
friendly
whatever.
animals
Yeah.
and help the land
I
flourish.
think it's something like that.
These don't look like her.
Befriend the townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley. You might even meet your future partner and start a family.
Ayumu, best waifu.
In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes
You know-
on. Their
Don't think
appearances
I'm
will
gonna
change
do.
over the years. Your child will also choose their career based on how you raise them.
Oh my god.
An especially wonderful
Really
farm life in
sucks.
Forgotten Valley
Wanna
lies ahead.
switch overs?
Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life launches on Nintendo Switch, summer 2023.
Make babies. Splatoon, I knew it. I knew it.
Game up, should I?
It's going down. Splatfest. I was right with the Splatfest.
First post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the theme. What would you bring to a deserted island? Gear,
okay.
grub, or fun?
Okay, you're gonna die with fun.
With everything else.
So many incredible possibilities. Which team will you join?
The problem is I'm gonna be on the Japanese
Hunt's
one.
gonna
Plan
mean-
for Splatoon 3.
Look at that helmet.
Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
So, Squids, what did you think? What would you bring to a deserted island? As for me,
I'd
already
bring
decided.
food.
I hope you'll all participate as well.
I'd like to
Geo,
live.
honestly.
I'd like to
Please
live
take a
for
look
a
at
little bit
this.
before I die. You know,
Yeah, but with Geo, you could probably hunt something or get fruits or something and get
Sure.
food covered with.
both being the mission of getting food first.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ah, god fucking damn it!
Don't get it! Octopath Traveler once
I'm
again.
tired of hearing about this game. Just release number 2. No,
Introducing a
no.
brand new game,
Not
the
6
Octopath
more
Traveler
directs
series.
with Octopath Traveler. No, it's
Eight new
like the
travelers
freaking
embark on
Baby!
a journey through the land
I
of
hate this
Celestia.
shit.
With that, we could realize a world
it's like the
without
groundhog that always saw a shadow.
I'm going to become a star. and bring
I
smiles
just,
to people's
I just
faces,
wish
just like
all the
Pepper.
pixel art wasn't covered with brown.
devil called poverty from the world.
The
Like-
man who took everything from
Like,
me.
Live Alive looks amazing. Why do these games look like shit?
The stench of blood.
I mean, the original Octopath I thought was fun, but
Leave
We're
the
just
it's,
sick of
it's
hearing
very
about it.
grindy.
all the tasty meat you
We're just
want.
sick of hearing about it.
You need to rediscover.
Why
Yeah.
is the text box in 60 frames a second?
Explore a wide world set in a bustling
And it's
Yeah.
1080p high definition and everything else is
Each
pixel.
traveler's path action differs between day and night.
Xbox is out here looking like they're in.
But it is though.
When their paths
You're not even wrong.
Let's go, Temenos.
It hurts my eyes to look at the text
what
box.
adventures await them?
When are they gonna make like a Chrono Trigger in this engine?
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell.
I mean, they already did Live Alive. Come on, part your biggest
you.
boy.
Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch.
Like, it's a good art style and a good engine. They just, in Octopath, they don't add color, they
What
just
you
add
just saw was
brown.
Octopath
Alright,
Traveler
so
2
from
Square
now on, for
Enix.
the next 3 directs, you're going to be hearing about Octopath Traveler 2 for about 2 minutes at a
Please
time.
look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes.
Uh,
Let's see some more headlines.
More headlines, thank you. What do we
they
got?
show us the porting the Octopath mobile game.
A magical home is waiting for you.
More Make Babies the game.
Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm. Cultivate your
Another
homestead.
farming game?
At least
and
this one
forge
looks more
everlasting friendships in
dynamic,
this
like more
farm
animation to the
simulation
objects.
RPG.
Yeah.
That's true.
Discover magical spells to grow crops.
But it's also not made
Face
by
off against
Xseed
mischievous
or
foes.
Marvelous, who don't really have high
And
budgets of their
explore the
games.
enchanted realms
Oh, this
of
one has
Azoria.
combat though.
Along
Yeah.
the way,
4-player
you'll befriend a
PvP
lively
farming.
cast of characters who call this island their home.
You can go
Tend and
out
grow
farming
fairy
for your
tale
farming.
homestead solo, or together with up to 4 players in local or online multiplayer.
If you
By
understood that,
gathering
you're a true
resources
gamer.
and crafting items, you'll be able to customize your home and enjoy this
still not interested
mesmerizing
in this
adventure
game.
even more.
Give me some
As the
action
seasons
games!
change,
Where's
new
Devil May
spellbinding
Cry when you
surprises
need
can
it?
be unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor. Magic awaits in Fae Farm, launching
It's
exclusively
natural
on
splendor.
Nintendo
So,
Switch, spring
digging up the earth
2023.
and putting plants in for you to eat is its natural
It's a
state.
musical blast from the past.
Final Fantasy.
Celebrate the 35th
Oh, these
anniversary of the
things-
Final Fantasy series with the latest theater rhythm game. Enjoy iconic
Game.
songs like One Winged
Oh
Angel,
my god.
Torn from the Heavens,
I might
I mean-
actually get this.
I played the demo of these games on
Tsuteki-Dane, and
on
more.
DS.
There are 385 songs
That's a
total.
lot of songs. God damn.
Songs are categorized by game, so you can play
And
each
by
stage
game?
while experiencing
Okay.
the series through the music.
I might have to get this actually. I actually
In
really
addition,
enjoy
2
rhythm
players
games.
locally can complete stages in pair style, while up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi.
For me, it depends on the controls.
Line begins its
Like, if
season
there's
on the
too-
Nintendo Switch system February 16th, 2023.
If there's
Pre-orders
too many
begin today
buttons, I
at
get
Nintendo
overwhelmed
eShop.
too easily.
After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the
But
Saga
this looks
series,
like there's only 3 buttons.
Nier series,
3 or 4.
Yeah, this one isn't so bad.
Octopath Traveler, Live Alive, and more will be released. That's 90 additional songs.
They brought back the path again,
Plus,
and
additions containing a season pass and 27 extra songs, including Melodies of Life. will
This is
be
like a max
available.
collection here, man. Too bad I don't like Final Fantasy. There, I said it.
good for you.
A cosmic
Oh,
adventure
here we
You
go.
weren't gonna
just
say it.
around the
If you
corner.
weren't gonna say it, I would have.
K-
Adopt
KO's
an
prediction
adventure of
comes through.
galactic proportions
More
with
rabbits.
Mario and the Rabbids. Let's dive into exploration.
I'm gonna actually
Roam
play through this,
through all
by the way.
sorts of
These
wondrous
rabbits.
worlds.
I need to play
each
through the
one
first one
jam-packed
first. I
with
have it.
discoveries.
Alright, so what do you think the chances are it's a new
Five
like Paper
coins.
Mario game
Unlock
that,
hidden
that they will announce?
I predicted
How
Odyssey
about the
2.
locals with their
That was my
troubles?
hard prediction. Odyssey 2 and a Star Fox Assault remake.
At At shops,
See
you
that.
can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit
Oh my
up to
God.
30 different Sparks,
Those
each with their
sleep
own
salads,
special powers
demons.
Look at
and
these
skills.
fat
They
guys.
can help spark a decisive victory.
Okay, the one thing I'm going to give
Mario
Rabbids
put an
is
end to
they
the
actually had some
darkness.
pretty boss-ass final boss music for
Mario
the
Plus
first
Rabbids
game.
Sparks of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A Gold Edition can also be pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass.
Nah.
They
Restore peace between humans
fact that they
and
literally
monsters.
announced Rayman for DLC for this
Rune
game like a
Factory
week
3
ago.
returns on Nintendo Switch. Take a break from quests to chat with the locals.
The one thing I'll give this
Cultivate
another
crops,
farming
hunt
game.
monsters,
Farming game.
among other relaxing activities.
I was gonna hand it to them
can
for
also
having like good
transform
character art,
into
but
a
then it
monster.
became
This
farming.
farming game
Your
is also
abilities
an
in battle and
RPG.
conversations with the locals will vary depending on your form. Your choices
I
will
am
also
losing
cause
my
different
fucking
events to
mind.
occur.
Just
Plus,
give
a
me
brand new mode has been added to help you
Give me
enjoy
something I don't need to
quality
use
time
my
with your
brain for
in-game
so I can go
spouse.
unga bunga.
Rune Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Oh, Rune Factory, alright. I don't pay attention to this series either.
Talk Rune
Plus,
Factory.
a new
Now
Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
Oh, oh, oh,
More
oh,
Nintendo
oh, oh,
64
oh, oh,
games
let's
are on
go,
the way.
let's go.
Let's go.
Pilot Wings 64.
Wow. That's actually a wow
Mario
for me.
Party.
Oh no. Oh no. But the,
Mario Party 2.
Welcome to break your.
we're getting the Mario
joysticks.
parties?
Mario Party 3.
We're getting all the Mario parties.
my goodness.
Powerful. That's
Pokemon Stadium.
Oh, let's go.
What?
Let's go.
Pokemon
Yo! Let's fucking go.
Who cares about Peggy?
Baby Snowboarding.
Yo, 1080, okay. That game
Were
was.
they just waiting
Side by
for
64.
this shit to announce
I'm losing my
everything?
shit,
These
man.
games
At
will
the
gradually
64
be added in
section.
the future.
Oh,
How do you
2023.
Nintendo 64 games and enjoy many more gaming benefits with an active
gonna
Nintendo
slowly
Switch
piss
Online
these
Plus
out.
expansion pack membership.
Uh,
Oh, and there's one more game we should mention.
One more game.
please announce for the next Smash
Let's
Brothers,
fucking go! Yo,
It's Golden Eye.
GoldenEye 64 online? With online?
Oh my goodness.
Oddjob is banned!
Why not mix things up?
Party
with
play,
Nintendo Switch
baby.
games?
What?
They knew what they were
Live your
doing.
best life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this
Oh my
immersive
god.
RPG.
That's
Perform over
that's gonna be
100
so
types
much
of daily
salt
tasks
on that
to
game.
build character and deepen your relationships with the locals.
Salt.
In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown awaits.
I don't even care about this. I'm still on my freaking
Various
GoldenEye
Daylight
64
launches on
here.
Nintendo Switch later today.
Right?
I'm gonna play my boy Spencer.
A malfunction causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game. Scour the planet for
Oh my
materials.
fucking god. If I see another
Build
guy
machines
hack
to
a
refine
axe
into
a tree
various
one more
resources.
fucking time in this.
Eventually, you'll construct multiple production
This
lines
is kind
like
of different
these.
enough for me, though.
But the planet's creatures will attack, so keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. A young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her parents in this
Again,
2D
the
exploration
support, that's nice.
adventure. She
Gotta
wanders
support
through
your
a busy
indies.
gallery by the artist Guertena until one
Especially your
particular piece
RPG maker
draws her in.
indies.
Will she be able to safely return to her own world? Every decision affects her fate in Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch Spring 2023. Mario Strikers Battle League.
Ooh, new
where
characters?
Players locally on one system can get gritty is getting a second free update.
Yes. Who we get?
Roster are Pauline.
Oh my God, she's so hot. What the? What? I'm so sorry. About time they got. Did you see that free-flowing ass hair? Please tell me you.
It did, but what the? I did not expect that to be like. That's a powerful response.
I'm so sorry. Okay, tell me. I'm sorry. The first thing you see is like literally thighs coming at you and then like a hair flip. Okay.
When strange islands suddenly appear, Ryza and friends
Oh my
set
God.
sail to investigate in order to protect their homeland from impending
Apologies.
danger. Sprawling landscapes set the stage for your adventure.
Okay, this is
Freely
the
explore
Bluff
this
of the
vast
Wild
world
clone.
and forge
Okay.
your own path in this charming
Yeah.
RPG.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought it was
11
fucking
heroes from all
a
walks
double
of life
farming
will join
game.
your party.
I was about to
So
lose
did
my
I.
fucking
So
mind.
did
To activate various
Watch.
skills, which will
Watch
be
them
swapped
do the
out when
RPG
needed.
and then they'll say new
Teamwork
farming.
is paramount after all. New
If
features
they
are also
convert
in
to
store.
farming, I'm gonna
The
laugh at
keys
you.
to this lively adventure
Just
are
kidding.
in your
I
hands.
want them to convert to farming right now.
Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret Key launches on the Nintendo Switch
So
system
this is
February
basically
24th,
just-
2023.
This game mixed with Kingdom Hearts.
Wave 3.
Oh
is
shit!
on the
Wave
way.
3, let's go!
What is
Here's a sneak peek at two
Mario
courses.
Kart
Bowser
racing
Castle.
Wave 3.
Bowser Castle,
Merry
GameCube.
Mountain
All
from Mario
mobile
Kart Tour.
games getting ported, baby.
See,
I still have a lot of
making
Double
new
Dash.
Mario Kart games that literally just.
Yeah, Peach Garden!
Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS.
DK summons?
Wave 3 of the Mario Kart
Oh, they
8
only showed
Deluxe
us, like,
Booster
2.
Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday.
So sometime in December.
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
Please buy our online services,
How
please.
was that? Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports.
Nintendo Switch Sports.
In the next free update, golf will be added.
Speaking of golf, Mike, when are you gonna play Snuff?
Okay, that's pretty
Of course,
sick that
you can
they
play
put in
these
the
locally.
Wii Sports game
Additionally,
golf
up
courses.
to 8 players online can play at the same time on the same course
Oh,
in
Lord.
survival golf.
Oh lord.
Those with the most strokes will be out.
Has all even
We
played
previously
before
announced
and
that
after
the
the
update would release
sequel?
this fall. However,
For
we'd like
Sonic
a bit more
fan
time for
games?
development, so the update is now planned for this holiday. Please wait just a little longer.
I don't.
Next, we have a special guest,
Special
Mr.
guest.
Miyamoto.
Miyamoto.
Hello, it's been a while. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news. First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release
Let's-
next spring.
Last time we talked about
And
this on
Super
a
Nintendo
Nintendo
World,
Direct,
which is entering
everyone
its
had a
second year
stroke.
at
Let's
Universal
go.
Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California, in the U.S.
Hollywood,
Recently, we've
California.
been working on the finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin.
Pikmin.
Okay.
It's been over
Pikmin?
20 years
What?
since the first game, and we're still working on the series. This is Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year, in which players all over the world are planting flowers. Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it. Pikmin Bloom is a smart device game that uses your
Mobile?
location. By
Yeah,
walking
this was
outside,
released, but
you
I don't
can
think too
find
many people
Pikmin,
played it
raise
over
them, and
Pokemon.
plant flowers together.
Shit.
What? Yeah,
All
I
you
never
need to
even
do
knew
is
this
take it with you
existed.
on your daily walk.
Oh,
Brought
I
out
knew it
this
existed.
man.
You can look back
You-
at the end of the day and see where you
You
walked.
brought out this man
Send out
for
Pikmin
like
and collect the items they
glorified,
found that day,
like walking
and
app.
feed them nectar to increase their petals. So, how many steps did we take today?
That's a lot of steps.
While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin. Pikmin are all around you. Let's take a quick look at my screen. I have nearly 700 Pikmin. They love nectar. If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will bloom. You'll also see the number of steps you've taken that day. Regarding the
This
map, the
direct just
clouds will
ain't for
clear
me,
along the path
man.
you walk.
I think
This
this
is
direct.
kinda farming game.
I think this direct is like a reminder to play this
I
freaking
normally
game
move
that
around
we
within Kyoto, but
paid so much money
I've also
into.
been going to Osaka, to Universal
Yeah,
Studios
I see
Japan.
that.
Is this
I
does this
occasionally
count
go
as
to
the
Tokyo as well.
farming game?
You'll
Does
say
this
to
count
yourself,
as another
okay,
farming
this
game?
time I'll try walking here. It makes
I'll
trips
count
and
it. You're
walks a
planting
lot of
flowers
fun.
as you walk,
It's a
so
very
yes.
easygoing play experience you can enjoy just by
Oh
taking
my
it with you.
god!
I
For
hope
you
you
to
like
thumbnail,
it.
you better have like
Okay,
all
now to the
well
main
in like
event.
a farming
Please take a
outfit.
look
Wait,
at
wait,
this.
wait. He said main event. Look at this. Is this a new Pikmin
Pikmin
game
4?
coming? Pikmin 4. It's
has
gotta
to
be.
It has to be.
We all know what happened when I played Pikmin 3. I killed all my Pikmin. Or I just kind of let them die.
Yep.
There it is.
Years of saying, trust us, we're making a Pikmin
I
4, don't run away. What just happened?
I don't know. I feel like the direct might have actually ended. Or we caught up.
It's kind of an abrupt end.
Is that what the direct ended at?
Or it crashed?
That's right. Pikmin 4
Okay, there
will
we
launch
go.
in 2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this. From the Pikmin's perspective.
It's fine, we
around.
fixed it.
Yeah, it's okay.
I also made a new t-shirt. Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miyamoto. Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
More headlines. They're still going. I was worried that the Pikmin was going to be the last one. Oh no. Prepare to be DMCA'd. The DMCA police are coming. No.
Just mute it. Just mute it.
It
Don't
does-
tell us. Just mute it.
I'm muting it.
Do it.
Hello everyone and welcome to Just Dance 2023 where people just... Who plays this?
I don't know.
I have not seen a person play this in like 6 years.
If they keep coming out with them. My biggest disappointment is last like E3 they didn't announce it for Wii, despite it being coming to Wii for like eons. It's just like, and it got replaced by Stadia. It's just, that was my biggest disappointment, just because it became a running joke that they wouldn't stop releasing these on the Nintendo Wii.
If it says Wii on there, I'm gonna laugh.
Please.
Please say Wii.
Please.
Ubisoft
No.
Switch. And okay, here it is. Can you survive the season of death?
As you cultivate a peaceful farm life in the village of Leafy,
I am
the season of
going
death
to
twilight
die.
continuously returns, threatening to destroy all. Travel the world and find a way to
Have
put
to
an end to the
Photoshop yourself
calamity in
all
this life
in like a
simulation
farming
RPG.
outfit for the thumbnail.
Along the way,
Did you guys want
allies
farming?
with different motives will join your cause.
Nintendo.
Facing
Number
numerous
4.
threats, you'll begin to uncover
No,
the
5.
truth of
It's
the
5?
invaded world.
If we're
After
counting
this
Pikmin, it's
presentation,
the 5th
a
one.
demo containing the opening days of the
I don't
farm's
count
first season
Pikmin. Pikmin
will
is
be
like
available on Nintendo
less about
eShop.
farming and more about like
Save
hunting,
data can be
gathering.
transferred to
But
the full game
No, I
once
mean the
purchased.
mobile one.
oh,
The mobile one where you plant
Harvestella
flowers
launches
as
on
you
Nintendo
walk.
I
Switch
guess so.
November 4th. Get ready
Oh.
for a devilishly good time.
Oh, I can't again.
After 500 years,
Okay.
Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game,
I gotta
she
go
clashed
back
with
and
angels
clip
to
my reaction
recover
of
her lost
Pauline,
memories.
but
And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend. Now, in this third installment,
I'm
she'll
still-
fight
I'm
to
still,
protect
like,
the world
surprised
from
by
the
how many
sudden
farming
invasion of
games they're
man-made
announcing, like,
bioweapons
why?
called homunculi.
I have a feeling like they're reducing the amount of. Oh, go ahead.
I'm like, are there
She's
really
gone
that
from
many people
fighting
that
for
want to play a
herself
farming
to
game?
fighting for others. To fighting
Come
for
on, man.
So many farming games. Holy crap.
Those who have overcome
It
their
hurts.
past histories with
I-
Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist
If
Luke.
they announce a farming feature for Bayonetta 3, I'm leaving.
Sean. New ally Viola also joins in on the action.
We're just gonna have to clip a farming hat on every game that they announce.
Demon summoning. Globe-trotting adventure awaits.
For the YouTube upload
Bayonetta
to
3.
for all
Launching
the
Nintendo
Photoshop
Switch 28.
onto like a farm,
Pre-orders are available now
onto like a
on Nintendo
farming
eShop.
outfit.
After today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel.
Okay.
You got my attention.
A dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa.
From the creators of Danganronpa. What? Okay.
Welcome to the city of perpetual rain.
Yeah, you have my interest.
Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis.
This art style, at least.
It's
Those who
the art
investigate
style.
are called master
Yeah, I
detectives
like this
who
art
come from
style.
all around the world.
Style. I just like visual novels, so I can never like really get to like this art style.
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective.
Amnesiac.
And Shinigami,
Amnesiac
the secret
detective.
haunting him after their pact. Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
So
is
is the
this-
stand user.
So this is like.
to gather clues and evidence. When you're ready, Shinigami will
I'm
conjure a
freaking
web
buying
tying
this.
the crime scene to the truth.
So you're a detective
A
that
mystery labyrinth.
that solves
Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your
you
progress
solve
during each
supernatural
case.
mysteries by
Avoid
the
their
looks of it.
barrage of falsehoods
Yep, I the
and
Somnium Files is
slash
one of them.
contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Rain Code, launching first on the Nintendo Switch system.
Spike
spring
Chunsoft, man.
2023.
They're my developer. They're my homies.
Enter the
That one,
village if you
What?
dare.
What?
Nice.
New
The
Resident
The
Evil game?
Resident Evil series is
Cloud
coming to
version,
Nintendo
though.
Switch as a cloud version. Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village Cloud launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. You can download and try out the free demo today on Nintendo eShop to pre-order
I
the
just
full
buy
game.
the game on my PC if I want to play it again.
The Winter's Expansion DLC
Yeah.
containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more will launch December 2nd. Additionally, 3 other recent entries in the Resident Evil series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this year.
Okay.
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 Switch ain't powerful enough to win these, but also its internet sucks too, so it's a
Packed
lose-lose.
lineup of Nintendo Switch games. Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this kung fu action brawler. By thrusting,
Game's good.
Don't like fighting
Tripping
games. I am
and
sorry,
parrying
but I'm not a
opponents,
fan of fighting
you'll
games.
break their stance.
Leave the call, skin.
Fall in combat.
And besides, this is a beat 'em up slash action game, not a
Same
fighting game.
style. You're fighting. It's a fighting game.
That's a little different.
Exact revenge.
Stop triggering me, man.
Turns out, Seafood pummels its way
Low
onto
key.
Nintendo Switch November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Experience the events leading up to Final
my
Fantasy
God.
VII in this exhilarating action RPG.
At least it's not a cloud version, apparently.
It's a young and ambitious soldier operative aspiring to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo
I wish they
Switch
kept it
December
turn-based
13th.
like the originals.
The classic arcade shoot 'em
Yeah,
up
but
Radiant
Cole was
Silvergun is
never
coming to
tone-based,
Nintendo
so I
Switch.
get that for that remake.
Fire different types of weapons
But
to
like
take
for,
down
for the
waves of
Final
enemies.
Fantasy VII remake,
Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons, station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate.
If you like me a good roguelike.
Endless Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year. The journey of world
What?
generation begins.
Okay, are we
anew.
porting? Are we porting?
Remaster of Tales of Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
You can be,
Yeah.
oh, you can be happy.
I am
you know
happy.
my opinions. You know my opinions.
A person known
They're
as
unvalid.
Chosen
This
must
is your
ascend the
stream.
Tower of Salvation.
I'm glad it's going back to its original console. I always felt like Symphonia should have not been on the
Current Chosen
PlayStation
One
3.
and his childhood friend in this beloved
I said it.
action RPG. They'll meet allies
I don't
along the
care.
way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea.
Persea
Other
Combat
allies
Gear.
will also join the party.
Regal Brian, Shina Fujibayashi. Literally, they highlighted the
Fate
2
of
characters that
2
you don't see for like
interconnected
another
worlds
20 hours.
hangs in the balance. Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey on Nintendo Switch early next year.
What about Symphonia 2?
Screw you.
I figured they could have done both.
Yeah, but Nintendo said screw you. You don't get it. There's another farming game.
Yeah.
I was kidding! Just kidding.
We need more farming.
I thought this was farming in our RPG.
Lego Brick Tales.
Neat. A diorama maker. Oh yeah, this is a game. Probably. Wait, is this
They've been doing-
Return
Return to
to
Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo.
Let's go!
okay.
They've been doing a lot of Kirby this year.
Spaceship crash
Like, holy
lands
shit.
on
Yeah, they
planet
are.
Popstar.
Yeah.
To
You know,
help
I think we need
Mega
Kirby-
Man
I
to his home
honestly
planet,
didn't think they would do
friends
anything
set
with
off
Kirby on
an
this because
adventure.
they did so much with Kirby
In
already.
addition to Sword,
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Whip,
needs to calm down, but also
the
the
new mecha copy
what's on the
makes its
Dreamland is
debut.
what the
Blast
fuck?
foes from a distance.
So this is what happens when Sakurai has enough time to do whatever he wants.
It's packed with other
Yeah.
powerful moves as
But
well.
that's even
The game
can't be
supports
anymore.
play for up to 4 players on the
All I'm
same
gonna say is,
Plus,
when's
everyone
Kirby
can
farming?
play as Kirby while using their favorite
Shut the hell up!
There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the new sub-game Magalore's Tome Trackers. And returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players. An adventure of deluxe proportions awaits. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023.
You know, that's a ways
Pre-orders
away.
begin today on on Nintendo eShop.
I thought they were going to do it
Cool.
by December. I literally
As
thought.
part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a
Oh,
remake of
that's why.
Kirby's Return to
Anniversary.
Dreamland will be released. We hope you're looking forward to this game. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. This next trailer will be our last announcement.
Last trailer. Get ready, boys.
Take a look.
It's another farming game.
Tony,
I
what do you
feel it in my
think?
bones.
Farming. Yeah, it's Breath of the Wild. It has to be.
Is this the new Zelda farming game?
I swear to God, if it's Zelda farming, I'm leaving. So I think we might get a release date out of this. I think that's the.
Okay, is it just me or do these carvings look like the Twilight?
That's actually what I was thinking about with the way their eyes are done.
Yeah.
No, maybe it's like there's some connection. Damn.
Oh, Link with the drip.
I'm getting like mix of like Skyward Sword here too, you know, with the
Yeah.
Yeah.
This feels like a best of, like a little bit of everything. What the fuck?
We just fly.
We
Legend
got
of Zelda, what's the
Diablo
title?
Garden.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, so it's the of the series. Well, can consider this.
May 12th. Well, what do you
Okay.
guys think? How's
Too
the
much farming.
Too much farming.
Too much farming. Like the Nintendo Rex always have this problem of leaning towards one thing too hard.
Yeah.
Really don't see how there are that many people that want to play that many farming games.
Like, and I feel like Nintendo Directs could be like really hit or miss a lot of the time because of that.
Yeah.
You either like really care for what they're showing.
There were a few RPGs that I saw that I was kind of interested in.
And I'm a fan of Bayonetta 3, but I think because we got a release date last time, I don't need any more information. I'm rather going kind of blind. I got all the information I needed. I was sold right away. And Breath of the Wild didn't really show. Oh, not Breath of the Wild 2. Tears of the Kingdom. We got a title, we got a release date, but other than that, we didn't get much new besides new Goblin Glider. Ooh, which is fine.
Yeah.
I just.
Is it here?
I was just gonna say, I hope they add a better story to this one than the last one, which was just kind of like an afterthought. It felt like.
Yeah. Zahir, what do you think?
It was like a couple interesting. Like I said, wow, speak. Okay. There were a few RPGs that I was kind of interested in. I still think that they tend to lean more on one over the other, which I don't really like. For instance, I don't know. I understand like one or two farming games because there are people that play it, but I don't see that there's enough people that want to play a farming game for them to have that many that they announced. Granted, about half of them were farming games that were also doubled as RPGs, so maybe they're trying to get people that way. I don't know.
Also, two of them were made by the same company, so.
Yeah.
So, I guess my spiel on it is that I guess the biggest kind of alarm bell that's ringing in my head was actually with the N64 picks. You know, like they went Mario Party 1, Mario Party 2, Mario Party 3, Pokemon Stadium 1, Pokemon Stadium 2, right? And then they finished off with GoldenEye being like the icing on the cake. The problem is like they announced it's ending mid-May, around there, around that time frame, for next time, and that really worries me. It worries me and makes me excited because what N64 games can you bring back after those ones in their existing collection? There's not really much. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think, and
Yeah.
the N64 library kind of sucks.
That's really tough. Like there's always like the far back games you can add, like Species and whatnot, or any of the other kind of like
Yeah, because I feel
type
like the
games.
N64 was
I mean,
unless they get.
I mean, there's always like the Castlevania 64 that they could add later, and
But
that's
those
a pretty
games
big
suck.
franchise.
Yeah.
But those games suck.
It might suck, but it's a big enough franchise where people would still play it.
Yeah.
I mean, they got Banjo-Kazooie Run, so they could probably get some more whale games.
Yeah.
Which would, because half of the N64's like library of like high quality games was made by Whale. So
Yeah. My thoughts are this though, is because to play when they ported, let's say they're done with the 64 library, right? Do they go to GameCube games, which would be in the time frame of summer of next year, around June, July-ish, right? Right around when I head back to Canada. Do they go and release GameCube games, knowing full well that 90% of their GameCube library focuses on the sensitivity of how you push the R button, right? The Pro controllers are single clicks on your R's and LZ, right? So when they ported Mario Sunshine over through their collection, they had to have two separate buttons for the amount you would squirt out, right? Making it very weird. So like, if they port up the GameCube games, is it going to be ass if you have to play Luigi's Mansion on two different settings, right? When you suck in, right? Or like pick any game where the R button mattered with sensitivity. Basically, any mainline GameCube
Yeah,
game.
there was a lot of them that weren't mattered. Yeah.
Like
I think
let's
they
say
would do GameCube. I don't think they would do GameCube. They're keeping that shit in the Nintendo vault.
Yeah.
Whenever they have an anniversary, they will re-release it for full price.
And
then if you don't buy it, they take it off store shelves. That's
Yeah.
what I think Nintendo is going to do with GameCube because they'll act that nostalgia generation.
The worst part is like, let's say they port up Wind Waker, right? If they ported up Wind Waker, the old version, what's the point of them buying the Wind Waker Switch, right? There's a lot of kind of conflicting interest. So I'm worried that if they don't do GameCube games, what's next for these old legacy titles that are coming back? Because
GBA.
I mean,
the handhelds.
Sure, like it's an option, right? You'd have to. You'd have no choice, right? Like you could do the old Mario 3 and everything like that, like they used to do for Nintendo Wii. You used to be able to access the GBA games, right?
Yeah.
In the other direction, I think this Fire Emblem, this new mainline series, came too fucking quick.
Yeah.
I feel like they're really like beating that dead horse down, whereas they could be messing with other series that they could have explored, right? Like the way Nintendo used to work is they used to point out one game like Star Fox Assault, and they allocated members of their team to that team, right? And so the Fire Emblem team got so good that I feel like they're gonna drive Fire Emblem into obscurity again, or at least like it's gonna be like, oh, another Fire Emblem title, and they're gonna lose like the memorable action that you would get. This new Pro Tag, it like you saw at the end of it, right?
He's giving me some like very like over designed the new King of Fighters main character vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
He's
like
very...
if you're still on the video site I'm on, I stopped right at the exact moment where they are on my stream, like where you see the title card, and you have obviously they're both either going to channel Marth and Lucina, or they're just both going to channel Marth, etc., right? And that's the main gimmick, right? The big shadow, and you got Tiki in the background, what looks like it, and some new serpent type thing, right? You have this new memorable mainline character, But I honestly feel like Three Houses wasn't that memorable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, soundtrack though.
Right. Like the way it worked, and I feel like this they're gonna try to do the same thing where they're gonna be like, oh, you can pair these characters together again, but they'll never do anything as risky as what they did with Fates or Awakening anymore, where you have the whole like child faction thing or anything like that. Right. So
Yeah,
I
that
feel
makes sense.
they're trying to do something new, but they're trying to do something new too fast. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's legitimately like it's cool that Fire Emblem back, good for Fire Emblem fans, but like
I feel like it's
you
too
know,
soon.
it's too soon. They could have made like anything else.
Yeah.
I would take like F-Zero on fucking I don't know, a Star Tropics at this point, a Punch Out, like
Yeah. I feel like
Uprising port, like
I feel like Nintendo needs to take one more of those risks, right? Uprising turned out to be a fantastic game, right? At least I did, even though I'm left-handed and can't play half of it. Right?
and it's my favorite. You
DS
do
game.
realize you can change. You do realize you can change that in the settings, right?
Yeah.
There's a left-handed mode.
And I tried. It was terrible. Trust me.
Yeah, I know, but
like if they did port it, I'd want it to be like control stick
twin
aim
stick.
yeah.
Yeah.
And everything like that. I feel like the Switch is becoming that port machine now, and I feel like Nintendo is trying to release so many singular titles on it now, but they're also not taking risks with specific titles. Like the reason I was looking forward to Metroid Dread 2 is because Metroid Dread sold really freaking well, right?
Right.
It sold obnoxiously well. It was stupid good, and it's not hard to make a port of Dread, right? The game was literally a 2D scroller in a 3D environment, right?
Yeah.
And like the time between Metroid Prime 1, Metroid Prime 2, and Metroid Prime 3 was like 1.5 years from 1 to 2, and then like another generation, maybe 2 years
Well,
for
keep in mind those games came out like the PS2, Wii,
GameCube era.
GameCube, Wii era to PS2 with Xbox. Everything got 3 sequels. Everyone was shitting out games now.
But here's the thing: is like it's really hard to it's really hard for a AAA team to shit out a new God of War every year because the graphics standard is so high, right? But the graphics standard here for Fire Emblem and for Dread is literally 1080p, right?
Yeah, so it's Nintendo is allowed to shit out games.
Yeah.
Possibly.
The problem is
it's just I'm getting sick of seeing Fire Emblem and all these RPGs. I am not an RPG guy. Some RPGs I like, you know. I like Persona. That new Ghost Detective game looks interesting to me.
Yeah. I guess my main complaint, though, like on top of that, is not as much that they're pooping games out. In fact, I love it. Right, this game looks amazing. It's the fact that in the GameCube era, they took risks with certain games, right? And I feel
Shout out to my boy Geist.
Right, but like Rabbids was a risk, but it was a risk at a different time, right? This is now a time in the Switch where it's easier to shoot out a sequel within a 2-year time frame, right? And we had Dread out 2 years ago. Not really, about a year ago ish, right? And Dread sold painfully well. It sold so goddamn well that I honestly felt like they could have done some sort of shout out, like say, like Metroid da 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 is now in development or something like that. It feels like they just kind of like cast it away. You know what I mean?
Needless to say, variety is the spice of life, and we're not getting that variety.
That's exactly it. And I feel like they're playing it way too damn safe. Fire Emblem is a series that will sell because it has a devout crowd, right? But like Metroid Dread, you already have a cult and a devout list of Metroid fans, and it sold well beyond their normal niche, right? And then it's just like bam, nothing. Okay, shit. We're almost at the hour mark. I don't want this to become longer than an hour. Any final words?
Like my podcast, come on. Nothing really. I guess we could link our channels and stuff.
Okay, I shall do that. Dratini, I'll link Dratini. Zahir, I'll link your Twitch, and Tyson, I'll link your YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, because I'm planning to stream a whole lot more now that I'm living on my own.
Yeah.
So,
Yay.
yeah, I'm fully.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yep.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Shout out.
Okay. I will see you guys later. You have yourselves a good night and toodaloo.